Coach, what's up, man? We are here to do a little more film study, and we're going to cover the two leading backs for Texas. You excited?
Very excited, man. Very
So
excited.
I'm excited to dive into the tape. But first, guys, like our video, subscribe to the Inside Texas Football YouTube channel, and then use promo code IT1 to get 2 months of InsideTexas.com for only $1. You can read Charlie's latest recruiting nuggets, Justin, Ian. Now I got to name everybody: Joe, Paul. I'm over there too. If I forgot one of them, it's because I secretly hate that one. But let's do it, man. Let's dive into Blue, and we will show first off. We thought smaller back, just kind of a speed back,
Right.
but he's shown us that he has the full playbook at his disposal. So let's start off with Blue versus Kansas. Okay, Coach, this is versus the old Jayhawks, and this is a really good example of him being far more than a speed back. This dude's willing to give some hits too.
Yeah, definitely, man. Texas kind of run like a little inside zone. Everybody's blocking down. You got to wrap around with power and letting your H back or tight end be the lead blocker. I love this running scheme by Coach Sark. See, he's a patient back as well. Lets his blockers kind of get out in front of him. He has ability to either go front side, he's going to cut this thing backside, right? Make a decision. He's going to follow this guy, go backside here. Juan Davis does a good job of kicking this guy out, and he sees it automatic, and he's going to hit this hole. It's not much of a window here now. Right? These guys are kind of caved everybody in, and he's kicking out. But he hits this thing, and he hits it, man. All 4.3 speed hits this hole pretty quick, and as you see, he runs with some power. Now, I do want to point this out. Sticking his foot in the ground, you can kind of see the turf, the little pillars up, man. He's a very decisive runner. Picking his feet up off the ground and really digging in. So, but he finishes this run with so much power for a guy considered speed. Runs through him, steps over him like, move out my way. You know what I mean?
That's a
Like,
back drill.
dude, that's what I want to see. That's a dog. You know what I mean? And he got two guys here trying to bring him down. He still picks up a couple extra yards here. So, man, just kind of see that guy who's considered a speed guy run through somebody, right, and pick up the extra yards.
Absolutely. And yeah, that was kind of the big question is Blue going to be able to do third downs for us? Is he going to be able to do goal line? And last season he answered all of that. He's 100% down to hit. And like you said, he's fallen forward, and we'll see that too in some other examples. But let's talk about the main core thing that makes Blue most dangerous, and that's his speed.
All right, let's do it.
And as a defensive coordinator, this is the trait you have to be most wary of when Blue's on the field. So let's break down this one, Coach.
Yeah, we got a basic zone to the right blocking scheme. We're going to bring this guy in motion, run like a little cross buck action in the backfield, and then get Blue coming back this way. Great design here, right? Because you can kind of fool these guys' eyes a little bit, get them going with the motion, get this guy crossing over first. But also, you got your blockers, like I said, blocking zone, blocking to the right here. So let's check it out. We get JT Sanders in motion, automatic. He's triggering. He thinks it's coming this way. This guy's looking this way. Look at his first steps. They think, oh, he's getting the ball, right? And all you need to do is give a guy like this a little space, a little crease. He's off to the races. So let's take a look and see what happens here. Got a zone blocking to the right. As you see, he's made up his mind. He's very patient, but once he sees it, got a crease here. Got Kevin Banks walling off. They washed everybody down. He got like a little bit of a crease here, and then you got your lead blocker up on this backer here. Right, he blocks him. The receivers lined up to block this guy. It's going to leave Blue one-on-one with this free safety back here. And at this point, you see how much space it is, right, between this guy and this guy. Like that's a recipe for disaster for any defense. AD Mitchell does a great job blocking. I want to point something out. Like we're talking about culture. Look at the sideline, man. Like everybody knows this touchdown. They're cheering their teammate on. Everybody knows what time it is. You know, it's touchdown time. Good luck to you, sir. You're not going to catch him. But you see, it's house call. He's not getting caught. He's not getting caught.
Yeah.
Everybody's celebrating, hands up in the air. That's what I'm talking about right here. This teammate, he's on the ground, finish the block, and he's still saying like that's what I'm talking about, man. I love to see it. Everybody's in the stands is celebrating, and it's touchdown Blue. I want to say he hit 22, 23 miles per hour on this one, man. But yeah, great design, but shows his speed on that one.
Yeah, and you would just think, speed is his straight line, open field speed, but he also has awesome agility and can show athleticism beyond just being shot out of a cannon. So let's check out that game versus Oklahoma State. Okay, so this is not some, 40-yard touchdown run. It's not even a touchdown run, but these little things, these, smaller gains can actually show you a lot about a player as well. And this shows Blue's ability to cut on a dime.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of get the scheme. Everybody's zone blocking to the left here. Everybody's working down, working down. Kind of blocking man line scrimmage or walling off or getting up to the second level if they're all caved down. So Blue has two options here. Kind of run front side, but if it's not there, show off that agility like you just said, and kind of cut backside. So let's take a look and see what happens on the play. Yes, now with all patience, right away he sees some penetration here. Realize he can't go front side, so he has to cut it backside. Now I want you to watch the cut he makes. I'm probably going to want it so you can see it again. It's just perfect. But not only did he make the jump cut, he's going north and south again in a hurry, man. Like that's all you can talk about. That's all you ask for in a running back. Like, hey, make your move if you have to. Jump cut, show off your agility, but man, get north and south as fast as
And
possible.
his feet are efficient. He's not
Look
taking
at
false steps.
that.
He's planting. He's not doing any extra work he doesn't have to do here.
It's one quick hop. I'm north and south quick, and he's getting through here. Like that's a running back coach about to show a choice. That's what I would say. Then finishes. Like that's a tough, hard run, but shows off his agility with it and speed. I think this is a combination of all three, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's not the only running back that we have to talk about. But first, let's get a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Andre the Lawyer. If you're injured, trust the team that secured millions for their clients and helped thousands of Texans with their injury case. Don't let insurance tell you what the claim is worth. Hire Andre the Lawyer to fight for you. Principal office is in Dallas, but they do serve Texans throughout the state. So don't wait and call Andre the Lawyer at 214 444 8808. That's 214 444 8808. And what we want to show you about Baxter is he's a young back and he was dealing with a lot of injuries. So we want to show you the growth from him earlier in the season with some struggles, which are to be expected, and then him improving towards the end of the season on those exact struggles he had. So we're excited for year two, but we want to show you the growth of a running back. So first off, we have Houston, and he's having a little bit of trouble of fighting through his tackles and staying upright.
Yeah, definitely. So we here got a little inside zone running scheme, kind of like we just saw in the previous film. Kind of cave down or kick out, so he has the option to kind of go front side, or if he's not there, cut backside. So early in the season or earlier in the season for a young running back, kind of sees it. Kind of see his eyes, even from flying that. Look at his eyes. He's looking. He sees this hole here open, so he's going to hit it. Young kind of hesitant, hits it, but doesn't run much power through the tackles, right? Number 8 makes contact with him. Almost not that he concedes, just doesn't run behind his pads and pad level. Like
And
he did
his feet, if you see, are out in front of him, so
yeah,
you can't drive when your feet are in front of you.
at all. So kind of goes down there. Like I said, young running back learning how to run at the college level.
And you'll see that he corrects that in the Big 12 championship game where he's able to stay upright and score a big touchdown for us.
Yeah, so you're going to get your down block here. You're going to get these big uglies in front of you pulling, man. And every time you got these two guys pulling in front of you, it's pretty successful. Let's kind of check it out here. Patient. Found this hole. Look, and got his hands on. I love this. Get your hands on your big guy. Direct him where you need him to go, man. There you go. I love that. But you see contact. Shoulders down, right? He's leaning. He's running to this guy. He's one making contact versus the defender making contact, right?
Yep.
Don't go down on the first contact. Stay up. Run through this. Does a good job keeping his feet, keeping good balance. Look, it's almost like when you work on those squats and power cleans. That's what you're talking about. That's where the strength comes from. When you're running through, able to get through the tackle, run through him, touchdown, Texas, man. That was a huge run. You can see the difference between him early in the season and late in the season.
Yeah. And then we have another example earlier in the season where he's a little slow on his cut. So let's check that one out. All right. So this is earlier in the season versus BYU, around the middle of it. And you'll see here that he's a little bit indecisive and a little bit slow on his cuts.
Yeah, definitely. So, Sark loves to use motion. Got JT going this way, but he's going to slam him back on. That way we got a little inside zone. Kind of giving him a two-way go if it's here. Not bounce it outside, or you can go backside, right? So let's just check this out here. Motion right away. Now, early in the season, could he took a foot in the ground and got north and south here? Yeah, right. But decides to kind of go outside and run the 200, what we call the 200, the curve. You see, kind of hops around the corner versus sticking his foot in the ground.
Yep.
But like I said, early in the season, still learning how to play and run the ball at the collegiate level, right? It's a little different than high school, but kind of takes a lot of steps to kind of get north and south here.
Yeah, it kind of rounds that corner.
Almost like he gallops now. Does a good job squaring back up, maybe make a move on that guy that's at the second level. But I just want to point out, like, he did a great job. Still got positive yards, still got a first down, made a guy miss at the second level. But, you probably give yourself more room. You give yourself more room if you're able to take maybe one step, get north and south versus 1, 2, then going north and south, right? Gives you more space to operate against this guy. And you probably go score since since he misses a tackle if you're able to keep your feet. But yeah, that's just something early on that he had to learn how to do.
All right, and then let's go see later in the season where he's corrected this issue versus Washington. All right, Coach, let's see him figure that out.
All right. Same type of running scheme, right? It's a zone, except you got this guy going slamming back across the formation. Instantly recognizes it. Doesn't go out here, sees a hole, and he hits it. He doesn't hesitate. He's not thinking. He's running. One step, foot into the ground, get north and south, right? Looking at a jump cut, making a guy miss. Decisive running. You can tell the difference between early on. He's getting north and south, right? Minimum movement, right? I can make you miss and still stay on the same path, and that's exactly what he does here. Rewind it just a little bit. North to south. One cut, north to south, right? You didn't see that early on in the season, but hey, you see it late in the season, and I think what you're going to see more of going into next year from him.
All right, Coach, that was a lot of fun. Are you excited for the backs this coming year?
Yeah, definitely, man. I get excited about anybody into Short Choices room, man. I just know that they're going to be developed and coached well, and the results show for themselves on the field.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And this will be nice to see Baxter in year 2 because we're hearing good things about him too. Also getting faster, getting healthier. All of those things will be super cool. And then we already know what we're dealing with Blue. He's going to shoot out of a can. It's going to be fun to watch him versus SEC defenses. Fans, thank you so much for watching. You guys know the drill by now. Use promo code IT1 to get 2 months of Inside Texas for only $1. Thanks, you guys, for spending some time with us. We always love doing this stuff. And make sure you guys come back next week.